Your meditation.
Hello fellow Amiga users, I'm Bill.
I'm Anthony.
And we are the Guru Meditation. Thanks so much for checking out our YouTube channel about the Commodore Amiga computer and the community that surrounds it. We make how-to videos, we do live streams, and we get out into the world and do show reports from Amiga shows and retro shows around the world.
We do interviews and record presentations from leaders in the Amiga community, and we do short profile documentaries about interesting Amiga users and their projects.
It's my Amiga vintage computer.
But most of all, we just have fun hanging out with you guys. Anthony and I met back in 1988 at the Westchester Amiga user group, a user group that still meets to this day, and this YouTube channel is an extension of that club.
Bill and I both have massive collections of Amiga hardware, software, and rare peripherals that we dig out and demo for you. Like, literally dig out.
I've seen you digging in Das bunker, and I feared for your safety.
Well, it's no more dangerous than the barn.
Whoa, oh, timber! Thanks so much for checking out our channel, guys. Hang out, have a great time, and Amiga forever.
We will see you on episodes of the Guru Meditation.
If you dig our videos, smash that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when we post a new video or go live, click the bell notification button. Yo, 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 what's up everyone? It is great to be here. My mic might be over-modulating a tad. Let me fix that. Oh man, what's up Retro Red Rum? Jeremy, I see you there. Eagle Beakster, I see you. Wolf Dawn, what's up? This, guys, today is going to be a short stream. Sorry I'm a little late also. Man, it's been a rough week. So just to catch you guys up on like what happened, 1 week ago today, I was mountain biking and I got into a bad accident. I hit a rock and the rock threw me off balance and I hit a tree. And I had to go to the emergency room. As you can see, I'm in a sling. There it is. So I can't use my left arm. I broke my collarbone and some ribs. Fortunately, there was like nothing major happened to me. It's just so it's just painful. I'll know a lot more tomorrow. I'm going to the orthopedist to see to check out the damage on my shoulder. So because I can't really move my arm, so he's got to check it out. Hopefully, you know, I don't need any surgery or anything. Hopefully, I'll be fine. And I think I will be because I'm feeling a lot better after 1 week. Roar, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. Air Jury, my man, what's up? He can walk, it's a miracle, exactly. Hey Dave Mirror, shouldn't you be resting? Yeah, I was I probably should be resting, but I figured, you know what, let me play for like 1 hour. So today's stream is gonna be short. It's gonna be like 1 hour, and yes, I should be resting. My wife's like, "You're gonna stream? Are you crazy?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am crazy," and I don't care, and I love it. But she knows that it really boosts my spirits when I stream, and I love hanging out with you guys. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just do a stream. I really don't have anything planned today, other than like I need to play games that I can control only with a mouse. Because I can like do, it's not like KBM, you know, it's not keyboard and mouse. I need to play games that are mouse only. Because I can do this. Oh, here's my let me move this out of the way. I can go to my little Amiga setup here. Hold on, we'll switch over. So yeah, see, I got the Amiga here. So I can do like mouse or keyboard. I can't do keyboard and mouse. It's one or the other. Now, usually I have a green screen set up behind me, but it takes 2 hands to set up the green screen, so no green screen. You know, this is just, I just kind of like, I was like, you know what, I'm kind of bummed. I want to stream. Hey, by the way, can you guys hear the music? Roll your fingers and everything is crossed. Thanks, dude. Yeah, thanks, Wolfdawn. I appreciate that. Thanks, everyone. You know, I just want to, again, the reason why I'm doing this is just because I want to hang out with you guys. So it may not be a great stream today, but I was like, man, I've been in bed all week, like literally in bed all week. And this is the first time I've actually had my Amiga out. My wife set it up for me. Her first time setting up an Amiga, so that was pretty cool. So she set it up for me, and yeah, I was like, you know what? I just want to hang out with my friends, say hi, see how they're doing. Point and click stream today. Yeah, exactly. Maybe maybe at some point I'll do some Thimbleweed Park, right? But it's funny because I was thinking like maybe I'll do some Leisure Suit Larry, and I could. It's just like it's a pain in the neck to type with one hand, but I could like point, click, and then type. So I could do some of those. The music's fine. Yeah, so anyway, we're listening to Pretty 8 Machine by my buddy Inverse Phase. When I was a high school kid, you know, it was like, oh man, you're going dark. You're just like pissed. You know? You're in high school. So I was obviously a big 9 Inch Nails fan. I still am. And obviously 9 Inch Nails has a classic album called Pretty 8 Machine that came out, Pretty Hate Machine, that came out, you know, it was in the early 90s, and I used to listen to it all the time. My buddy Inverse Phase did a cover of it called Pretty 8 Machine, and that's what you're listening to now. He uses all synth chips, so he uses SID chip, he uses Pokey chip, and he uses like the real stuff. So what you're listening to is all stuff recorded like directly from those machines. He's got this amazing setup that he designed so he can use like multiple SID chips at one time, multiple Pokey chips, he can mix them together. It's really incredible. He's an amazing dude. So if you want to check him out, you can go to bandcamp.com/inversephase. So he's an amazing dude. I subscribe to him on Bandcamp. Go check him out. If the music sounds familiar, it's because they're all 9 Inch Nails covers from Pretty Hate Machine. I'll probably turn the music off when we start playing some games, but I was feeling some, you know, some 9 Inch Nails, feeling grungy today. Yo, Mr. Paul 3D. I am back. I'm okay. Thank you so much. It's great to see you guys. It's great to see everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Paul. Retro Red Rum Jeremy. If you play a Sierra game with the SCI engine, you don't need to type it in. Ah, cool. That's good to know. Also, next weekend, guys, there's a really cool Amiga event happening that Mr. Retro Red Rum is hosting. It's up in Canada. It's called Amiga On. It's happening next Saturday, so it's like 6 days away. If I could, I was planning on going to that event, and it's really frustrating because everything was falling into place. I had a great gig. My job was going to end. I was going to go up to Amiga On and then fly to my next job. And now I have no gigs because I had to replace myself because I can't do my job with only one hand. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to make it up on Saturday because it's I still need my wife to lift me out of bed. To be bottom line. So going up to up to Canada, 6-hour drive is going to be a little bit too much for me. But doesn't mean you guys shouldn't go. Jeremy's getting ready for this event. It's going to be awesome. It's the first one, Amiga On. He's inspired by Ami Party. So Jeremy, good on you, my friend. Go ahead and throw the link to your party in the chat because it's just awesome that you're doing this, and I would love to support you any way I can. I wish I could go. I'm absolutely crushed that I can't come. Especially, it's not like, oh hey, I'm going to have this really important job I'm going to do. No, instead I'm just going to be sitting at home. So it sucks. It really sucks. But you know what? It is what it is. At least I'm okay. I will heal and I will come to the next Amiga On. I promise. That's good stuff. That is like water infused with goji berries and essential oils. Good for the bones. Yeah, I know, Jeremy. I'm sad too. I wish I could make it, but unless Deary and Bella want to dress me and lift me out of bed, which I don't want to ask them to do, then I think I don't think it's possible for me to come up to the party. I can't. Well, if my wife can lift me out of bed, Deary can lift me out of bed, but I don't want to burden him with such a task. Anyway, like let's fire up the Amiga, man. Like I said, I can't stream too long today, guys, just because I really do need to rest. And right now I'm rocking no ice, so I need to ice myself in about an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out some games to play. Normally I have like a good stream planned. I'm like, we're gonna do this, this, and this. But today it was just kind of like, you know what? I just want to stream something, so I will just poke around my hard drive. I did prepare a little bit. However, I did not test any of the games that I prepared yet, so we'll test them live on stream. Oh, I also want to share this. I probably showed you guys this on the last stream. I don't remember. Let me try and open it. Let's see if I can open it. I can like move my fingers, which is pretty cool. I just can't grab anything too hard. Like I can't use a controller or a joystick yet. Let me see if I can pop this out. The cool thing is already open, so I just have to turn it upside down and pull it out. Yeah, I got it. Sweet. Let me go to the other camera view so you can get a better look at it. I think I did show this last week, well, last time I streamed. But this is the Paul Rickards Wi-Fi adapter. So it plugs into the serial port on the back of pretty much, I'm not gonna say any retro computer, but many retro computers. Amiga, obviously, Commodore 64, Atari. No problemo. You plug the sucker into your serial port, and you give it a little USB power. Sorry, my camera. I can put the camera. Let's see if I can put the camera on autofocus. I think I'm having deja vu. I might have done this already. Let's see, C920, boom, and we will go to advanced because autofocus apparently it's advanced level stuff. Let's see if we can get the focus on it. There we go. There's our serial port, DB25. And then you connect it to a power source, just a 5-volt USB source. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to connect to your home wireless network, and the Amiga or whatever retro computer you're using, thinks you have a Hayes modem connected. So you can do your AT/DT and dial into your favorite BBS, which is awesome. Now you're not actually dialing in, there's no like actual dial tone, but you're essentially like telnetting to a BBS. And apparently there's like a lot of BBSs that are still around, or have popped up again recently. So I'm like super psyched to try this out. And I'm hoping, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it this week, but on Thursday is the Westchester Amiga user group meeting here in White Plains, New York. And I'm hoping to like have some sort of demo of this. I just want to try and get it working. So I think I can. I think all I need to do is, plug it into the back here and, enter in my Wi-Fi information, and I'll be good to go. And I might do that on stream. I have a lot of resting to do this week, and I have some editing to do for my wife's project. But if I have some time, I'll try and get that sucker cooking for you guys, like live on stream, and that'd be really fun. I'm dying to dial into some BBSs again, because that was a big part of my life when I was a kid, man. I used to love dialing into BBSs way before the internet, Retro Veteran, yes, that is the BBS Wi-Fi thingy. It is extremely cool. I bought it from Paul Rickards himself, and he was at Atari Party East that my friend Bill Lang hosted, the host with the most. So I bought it from Paul at the party. It was really cool. So I'm totally psyched to try that out. All right, so I got a couple of games. Let's see, what did I do? What did I do here? Window. Oh man, this is gonna get sloppy. Oh, there it's perfect. I gave it the 001 Sling Stream. I labeled that, and I put some WHD load games in here. Let's see, we got Arkanoid Revenge of the Dough, which is awesome because we've played Arkanoid on the stream before, and I love Arkanoid, one of my all-time favorites, and that's just a little left-right. We can do some Arkanoid. Barbarian is another one. one of the first games I ever played on my Amiga. And it's not Death Sword, okay? I know a lot of folks in Europe know Barbarian. It's like a fighting game, one-on-one fighting game. And it's really brutal, and you can like cut the guy's head off, and it's pretty fun. But here in the States, that was called Death Sword. The Barbarian I'm talking about is actually one of Psygnosis's early games. And it's like a strange platformer that you play with a mouse. But I figured it was one of the first games I got for my Amiga 500, and I thought it would be cool to play that. I also got some Wayne Gretzky hockey, which I'll be playing more of as the hockey season starts. And I'm pretty sure I can play that only with a mouse, even though I think it's quite difficult with the mouse. I think I was more of a joystick guy. I don't remember, but we can try that. And I got the Bard's Tale classic, you know what I'm saying? And then if those don't work, because I haven't tested them, if they don't work, we could just play some Lemmings. Worst case scenario, we can play some Lemmings. Yeah, Retro, you're right. That's right. You cut the head off. The guy's head like rolls, and then the imp comes and kicks the head off the screen. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So guys, thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate it very much. Like I said, today's stream is a little bit different. I usually have more stuff planned, but if you're just tuning in, I was in an accident exactly 1 week ago. I've been in bed all week healing. I broke my collarbone and some ribs. I'm going to the orthopedist tomorrow to find out the fate of my shoulder. Hopefully it was just going to heal on its own. Fingers crossed that's what's going to happen. I know it. So today's stream, I'm a little bit low on energy. Obviously, I'm on painkillers, which is kind of fun. Not something I want to make a habit of, obviously, but you know, you use them when you need them. So if my energy is a little bit low, that's why. Mr. Paul 3D says, Logical is a great puzzle game for the Amiga you can play with a mouse. Okay, here's what I need to do. I need to write all the stuff down, because I am open to any suggestions anyone has for mouse-only games. Not keyboard mouse, no KBM, because I can't use two hands. I need mouse games. So these are, Bard's Tale, I don't even remember if, I think Bard's Tale has a lot of typing involved, so we're not going to try that yet. But Logical, that sounds cool. We could also play some Shuffle Puck Cafe. Again, I don't want to like repeat too much stuff that I've done on the stream already. Marble Madness, obviously, one of my all-time favorites. But I've been playing a lot of Marble Madness on the stream, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want to just keep repeating all the games. So maybe we'll try some Arkanoid Revenge of the Dough, because yeah, I haven't, I don't think I've ever played Revenge of the Dough. It's actually the sequel to Arkanoid, and I'm a huge Arkanoid fan. So let's try some of these. Okay, Roar, there you go. The Light Corridor, okay. I'm loving these suggestions, guys. Retro Redrum says The Light Corridor, a game I never heard of. Roar, you're absolutely right. Cannon Fodder, I've got Cannon Fodder already on the machine, ready to go. I could play some Cannon Fodder. The Settlers, yeah. I have Populous and Power Monger. It's so funny because I went to play Populous because it was one of the games I wanted to play on stream like a month ago. And I went to play it, and I'm like, oh my god, I have no idea how to play this game. I used to play it all the time, and I have absolutely no idea. So Populous, I think I can get away with mouse-only Populous. The Settlers, oh, that's a classic. Yeah, Settlers would be great. Techno Ball, interesting, Roar. I never heard of Techno Ball. Wolf Dawn says Mega Ball would be a good one too. Awesome. See, I don't know Techno Ball or Mega Ball, so I'm very excited for those suggestions, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. You know what? I know it's happening around 20 minutes into the stream, so I can just go back and look about your suggestions. I really appreciate that, guys. That's awesome. Cannon Fodder, the Alien Levels. I never played Cannon Fodder, the Alien Levels. So that would be a good one too, Roar. Oh yeah, here we go. A long period of time has passed and a dimension-controlling Force Doe has come back to life. Occupying the huge spaceship Zorg, it has entered our universe from a different dimension. Ah! Dang, this WHD load. I will try Barbarian. See, I always test this stuff before streams, guys, but I just didn't have enough time to get going here. I probably have to mess with the settings in the WHD load. Oh, Mega Ball is a really colorful Breakout clone, Wolf Dawn says. Sweet. We'll try Barbarian. Oh no, it's right, Roar. It's so frustrating. Oh my god, it's gonna play so fast, it's gonna be so hard to play this game. But we'll give it a go. Oh, and that one doesn't work either. Dang you, WHD load. You are killing me today. Well, this is why I test games before streams. Roar says you never have trouble or seldom trouble with WHD load. Must be your speedy computer. Yeah. Oh yeah, Retro Redrum says you could also play Dreamweb, Simon the Sorcerer, Kyranda, Dune 1, and Dune 2. Kyrandia. Awesome. Dreamweb, I remember. Dreamweb is like the cyberpunk one. Maybe I could play Syndicate as well. I guess I could try some Gretzky Hockey. If not, we'll just have to go with games that I know work. Maybe also because I'm running them off of the compact flash card. Retro Rhythm always has trouble with WHD load. It really depends on your hardware configuration, I think. You know what? Let me try. Oh, I have to. I know there's an argument called no auto vec, and that helps a lot. Let me see what happens. Let's just take a look at this for a second. I think it's no autovec. I hope I'm spelling it right. No autovec. You know what? I can take a quick look. WHD load. No. Let's make sure I'm spelling it right. Uses it. No autovec. NOAUTOVEC. No AUTO. Okay, safe. I'm gonna skip this. Just, you don't know what trips it. Retro Redrum says, for me it seems to be my accelerator card the problem. Mine as well, Jeremy. I think that's the problem. I think it doesn't like the microbotics 030. You could edit the global config file. Yes, I could do that as well. It's weird though, like for some reason I feel like I have no autovec already in the global config file, and look, now it's working. So, hey, so fingers crossed, guys. Hey, it's working. No autovec to the rescue, baby. I'm playing a game, guys. This is amazing. I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game with one hand. Oh, no. Oh, man. So close, but no cigar. The other one that I use is no autovec and where's no MMU. I can try no MMU. No memory management, please. We'll see if this works. I played for a second. I was really excited. Oh, and you have the same exact error, Jeremy. Yeah, it's no autovec helps. No MMU helps big time, and there's another one that I use. I can't remember. And it's all about the accelerator card, in my opinion. Imagine the same people that did Battle Chess. Let's see how long I can play this time. Nope. Ah, rats. It's a killer. Yeah, I think it's... You know what? It's so frustrating. It makes me want to just get a different accelerator card. It's so frustrating. It makes me just want to take this accelerator card out of this computer. If I had two hands, I would take this accelerator card out of the computer and just throw it across the room right now. Sean Nanigan says, no cash. Oh, okay, let's try that. Thanks, Sean. That, you know, I think I might have done no cash before. Let's give it a go. No cash. Thanks for the tip, Sean. I appreciate that very much. And for anyone tuning in for the first time, this is not a normal stream for me, guys. I was in an accident last weekend. I usually have a green screen behind me. I usually have more energy, but I'm on painkillers right now. I broke my collarbones and ribs, so I don't know if you can see, but I'm in a sling here, and yeah, I'm in a little bit of pain, but I really want to stream because it's been a while. It looks like no cash didn't help, unfortunately. It's really a shame. I think no cash actually made it a little bit worse in this case. But that's the thing that I found with WHD load is you just have to try. You just have to experiment just like this, and eventually you'll get some settings that work. Jeremy says, Retro Red Rum says, you've tried all the tricks with moving games to mechanical hard drive, changed the cache values on hard drive settings, etc. Never worked. Oh man, that's a shame, Jeremy. I mean, but you know what? Thanks for the tip. I appreciate that very much. It will save me some time. I might just get like, I don't know, I might just get a different accelerator for this machine, because this is really annoying. Roar says you should consider just more memory and stick with the original CPU. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, Roar. I could just get a memory expansion. Because I don't really need the 030 in here anyway, because I could use my 4000 when I need accelerated speeds, or I could just use emulation when I need accelerated speeds when I do like rendering and stuff. Yo, Foxy Failure, what is up? I think Foxy Failure is formerly known as Candy Rotten, if I'm not mistaken. It's great to see you. Yo, Junkyard Dave, yeah, my arm is, dude. Junkyard Dave, what's up, bud? 1 week ago today, I was in an accident. I crashed my mountain bike. I hit a rock that threw me off balance and over the handlebars and into a tree. And let me tell you something, like, trees look nice and flexible, but they're not. Trees don't move at all. They hurt very much. So yeah, I am actually literally trying to play like one-armed games. So I got my arm in a sling here. I've been in bed all week. I think I slept from Thursday until this morning. And I was like, you know what? I just want to stream for a little while. I just want to get in a little stream. I was, you know, feeling down and out because I had some really sweet gigs I was working on, and I was getting ready to go to Amiga On, my friend Jeremy's party up in Canada, and then this accident kind of threw a wrinkle into all my plans. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just stream for like an hour today, just to say hi to all my friends and thank them for all the support. And you know, every time I stream, I always like come back in a great mood. Yeah, don't battle trees. Exactly. Take my advice. What happened was I hit this rock, then I went over the bars, and the handlebars like went into my chest. So that was like bruised ribs 1, and then I got slammed like, I'm not gonna say face first, I'll say shoulder first, like into the ground and into the bottom of the tree. And I broke my collarbone and my ribs on the left side. Oh, George, what's up, buddy? Yo, Mario, what's up, buddy? I'm not, you know what, let's put it this way, Mario. I wouldn't say I'm good now, but I'm good enough. Good enough to play games with one hand. So I don't know if any of these games are gonna work, guys. If not, I'll just go to the old standby. We'll just do some lemmings. Again, today, guys, if you're just tuning in, I usually have like a plan. I'm like, we're gonna do this today. You know, we're gonna play these games. We're gonna accomplish this, or we're gonna like check out this old piece of software. Today, I was like, you know what? I just want to stream. I'm like, I'm banged up. I'm hurt, and I want to see my friends. I hope you're well, Mary. I hope all's well in Poland. Cześć Poland. Cześć Polska. Kocham Polska. Thanks, Junkyard Dave. I hope it's swift, too. I hope it's swift, too. Chickenpox1, how's it going? Great to see you. Thanks for coming by. Little Gretzky hockey season. We're on the precipice of hockey season, and I love hockey. I love hockey very much. Play a lot of NHL 17. I'll be playing a lot of NHL 18 this year, hopefully. I used to play a lot of Wayne Gretzky hockey on my Amiga, and we'll see if we can play it today. Cannot play it today. Oh yeah. All right. Well, let's just. I'll play something that I know works. How's that, guys? Whoops, wrong hard drive. So if you guys are wondering what's going on, there's basically all these games I'm trying to play are floppy disk based games, and there's this piece of software called WHD Load that allows you to play floppy disk games off of your hard drive. So you can basically install the floppy disk based games on your hard drive, and you don't have to deal with the floppy disks. This way, like, all your games are at your fingertips, and usually it works really well. But the program is called WHD Load, and it doesn't work well with the accelerator card I have in my Amiga. So usually what I do before a stream is I test the game out and I mess with the settings and try and get it to work. And if I don't get it to work, then I don't stream it. But today I literally just grabbed a couple of games and I'm like, let me play these, and unfortunately none of them work. So we're just gonna have to play it with something that's already on my hard drive. Chickenpox1, it does. WHD Load does rock. It rocks when it works, and it's not really WHD Load's fault. I know WHD Load is not compatible with my accelerator card. I mean, it is compatible. Some things are compatible, but for some reason it has a really hard time. It's a really hard time with my accelerator card. I've got a Microbotics 030, but it's a beautiful thing. What I'll do is I'll just start playing games off the floppies. Like, screw it, you know what I'm saying? Ugg George, mellow recovery. Ugg George wishing me a mellow recovery. Thank you, Ugg George. I appreciate it very much. Oh, interesting. I've got another version of Wayne Gretzky hockey on here. Let's try this one. It's another build. Christmas Lemmings, Junkyard Dave. You want to see some Christmas Lemmings? I'm down for some Christmas Lemmings. I shot a bunch of Christmas commercials earlier this year, and they're all coming out now, so I'm in the Christmas spirit. No, it's interesting. I think if I may have to do a restart as well. I might have trashed the memory. Yo, Dad Lurtle, what's up, man? Great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I know how bad it is to have a broken arm. Once they put both my arms into a fixed position because they thought both are broken after a sports accident, which caused me difficulties eating. Wow. Eating, drinking, using a toothbrush, and much more. Fortunately, this was only for 2.5 days. After that, one arm was nearly fully usable again, and even that felt much better. With one arm, you can do much more than with 0 arms, for sure. I'm lucky. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm disappointed about what happened in the accident, but I'm not complaining because, first of all, I hit right here and like a couple of inches this way, and I would have hit my head. Now, of course, I was wearing a helmet, but at the speed that I hit the tree, even wearing a helmet, I would have been much more seriously hurt than I was. You just don't know. My neck would have been trashed. Oh God, that would have been terrible. My neck, my back. So I'm actually really lucky. I'm not complaining about my extent of injuries. It's unfortunate. It's disappointing. It's a little painful, but it's nothing compared to what it could have been. Junkyard Dave, you called Xmas Lemmings, so I'm gonna play some Xmas Lemmings. I remember there was a demo version of it, and there was like a full game of it. Oh no, they did it. That's what happened. Okay, so they did a demo in '91. Then they came out with another demo in '92. I think there's like 4 levels in each one. And then it was so popular, they just made Lemmings Holiday in 1994. So Lemmings Demo 91 was the first one, then 92, and they got so popular, boom, they made a whole game just for holiday-oriented Lemmings. So that's the little history right there. Chickenpox, I'm using the Microbotics 68030 with 16 megabytes of RAM. And Don't recommend. It works for everything. It works fine for everything except WHD load. Oh God. George says, do I have the nurse from It Came from the Desert at the hospital to nourish me? You were lucky. No, but I have my wife and she's awesome. She weighs like 100 pounds less than I do and she's able to lift me out of bed, which is pretty awesome. And it's a good thing, like, I am right-handed, so thank God my right hand works, you know. We're also listening to Inverse Phase, my buddy Inverse Phase. He's got an album called Pretty Hate Machine, which is cover tracks of the classic Pretty Hate Machine from 9 Inch Nails. Go check him out on Bandcamp. He's awesome. He uses all the real synth chips. He uses the real Pokey chip. He uses the real Sid chip. He does a lot of stuff with Sega. So I think this one was recorded from a real Sega. He's pretty badass. Is it the Microbotics 1230XA? I believe so, Retro Redrum. I'm pretty sure it is. I think, and for now, I think I'm going to turn down the Inverse Phase just because we got to hear the Lemmings music. Getting up. Got it. Nailed it. So I'll take down the music a little bit so we can hear the Lemmings music. Earlier this week, I couldn't get up on my own at all. Yo, Moontanned14, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. Moontanned, this is not a typical AmigaBill stream. I'm usually have a little more energy than this. But on Bill, I stream Amiga stuff, and I use the real hardware. I was in an accident 1 week ago today, and this is my first time, like, one of my first times out of bed since I came out of the hospital. I was in a bit of a bike accident. I had broke my collarbone and some ribs, and I just been recovering all week, and now I'm here, getting ready for the Christmas season with little Lemmings. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lemming. I should wait until Christmas to play this, but you know what? Why not? You only live once, right? All right. So most of you probably know Lemmings. I think Lemmings is the game that has been... Yo, Mr. Tampa12345, thank you for the host. That is very kind of you. I really appreciate the host. Street Hassle is your request. Okay. Ugh, George. I need to write all these down because I wanna know all the games that I can play with a mouse only. Not keyboard and mouse only. Oh, Jeremy says we have the same problem with WHD load. Okay, so well, that's actually good to know, Jeremy. We have the same exact accelerator and the same problem, so that's clearly the issue. Dad Lurtle, Lemmings. I had that game on the Commodore 64. The graphics are not so good as on the Amiga, but I still like to play it and complete all levels after some time of playing and practicing. Yo, Bumblebee, thanks for the 100 bits, bud. That is super kind of you. It's great to see you. Oh, you're streaming now. Right on. And you're streaming but taking a break to eat some pizza. I'll watch you for a bit and then go back. Awesome, dude. I think I was hosting you. Awesome, but thank you for the 100 bits, Bumblebee. That's super kind of you. Thank you. That's awesome. That makes me feel great. Thank you so much, Bumblebee. I hope all is well. Eagle Beaster, you bought a Roland SC88 from eBay today and was wondering if that can be attached to the Amiga too. Does it have MIDI? If it's got MIDI, you need a MIDI adapter on your Amiga, then you'll be able to attach it. Did I finally recap my L1200? I was Kappa. I was thinking about recapping it at Amiga On next week, but unfortunately right now I am not going because of the injury. But it will be recapped soon enough. Drink some expired lose date from Deli Thompson for Extreme Energy. Hilarious. Yeah, you should be able to hook it up with a MIDI module. I'm not like an Amiga. I'm not a MIDI music expert, but you should be able to hook it up with a MIDI adapter, no problem. All right, so Lemmings. The idea is you need to save these little rascals, and they're just lemmings, so they just run. and they get themselves into quite a bit of trouble. And what you can do is you can see there's all these different skills down here that you can assign to the lemmings, one lemming at a time. So this is like this guy can I think he's a climber. Or you can give this guy a parachute if he falls too much. This guy's a bomber. This guy's a blocker. He's a builder. This guy throws snowballs. I can't remember what snowballs does. I haven't played this game in so long. This guy is a diagonal digger, so he'll dig in a diagonal pattern. And this guy will dig straight down. And this guy, this is pause, and this will just nuke all the lemmings. I'm not sure what the coconut does, but it looks nice. It looks like a nice coconut rum drink with some mistletoe on it. I'll drink to that. Retro Red Rum, so Eagle Beakster, yeah, it should work. Oh, and Retro Red Rum says almost all Sierra games have the MT32 support, and it works on the ST too. Okay, cool. Yo, Lorenzo Gorenflot, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that very much. I'm Bill. I stream Amiga stuff from Real Amigas. Also president of the Westchester Amiga User Group in New York. If you're anywhere in New York City on the first Thursday of the month, and you want to come hang out with a bunch of awesome Amiga users, let me know. If you go to thegurumeditation.org, I post the location of our meetings. I just bought westchesteramigausergroup.org, so I'll be expanding that website soon. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. This is not a typical stream. I was in an accident last week, so I'm a little slower and quieter than usual. I usually have a green screen set up behind me, but it takes 2 hands to set up the green screen. Today I just wanted to come hang out with some friends. Alright, so what do we gotta do? So wow, it starts off difficult. Usually Lemmings starts off a little bit easier. It looks to me like we're gonna have to drop out of here. We're gonna have to dig through the snowman, dig through this snowman, so dig through 2 snowmen. I'm guessing we might have to dig through here in order to make the fall, or do some parachuters down there, and then we'll have to diagonally dig through there, and then we'll have to build a bridge. Wow, this is very difficult. Like Lemmings usually starts out, the first level is usually easy just to get you associated with the game, but this is like advanced Lemming stuff. One of the Space West games had the MT32 support as well. Yeah, I saw the MT32 at Vintage Computer Festival Southeast, and it sounded incredible. I can't remember which game he had playing on it, but it sounded awesome, Eagle Beakster. I can't remember which game. It might have been, I think it was a demo. He had some demo scene stuff hooked up, of course. Hey, what's up, Darren? How's it going, man? Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Mr. Tampa, I put the Amiga 500 Plus in the announcement because that's the only picture I had, and I only have one arm working today, so I was a little bit lazy, but this is the Amiga 1200 I'm working on right now. Lemmings music was somehow weird. Yeah, yo, Ms. Mad Lemon, how's it going? Great to see you. I've tried to play some different games today, but we're back to Lemmings because that's the only one that works on my computer today. Is a long story. All right, let's play. Great interview with Johnny at Animington yesterday. I really had a lot of fun watching that. It boosted my spirits a lot. No problem, Foxy Failure. Nice to have you back. That's a nice black Amiga 2000 behind me. It's an Amiga 2000 when I use WinUAE. Right, let's get ready to dig. It's fast. It's real fast. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit, guys. Can you hear the Rudolph? Alright, so we're gonna have to dig, and then I don't know if we're gonna do parachutes. We don't have 20 parachutes. I'll try and dig. I feel like if I dig here, it will save us from falling to our death, but I could be wrong. Let's try it. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to save some of them. Okay, there, my plan's working. Nope. That digger. Oh man. only gonna have 20 lemmings to play with here, guys. I forgot what was ahead. I think they're gonna be coming back. I think we have to dig next. One more. Oh, there we go. Block. Alright, there we go. Woo! Alright, we gotta do a diagonal dig down. Not enough umbrellas, exactly. Ozzy Boshi says, rethink your strategy. I think it's a good idea. What's up, Ozzy Boshi? Great to see you, man. How am I? I'm good, Miss Mad. Yeah, this is just gonna be complete failure. This is just complete failure. This is a terrible strategy. This is just... I don't think I'm gonna save any of these little rascals. This is the worst. I like to start easy, you know? I like to get back into the swing of things. But this level's difficult. Alright, there we go. We're good now. How long will it take for me to get my arm back? I don't know. I'll know tomorrow when I go to the orthopedist. Hopefully I don't need surgery on it. Hopefully it's just gonna heal on its own. So I'm not sure. Original things are like 6 to 8 weeks, but I think I'll be able to move it again by like 4. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they said in the emergency room. The only thing that matters is what the orthopedist tells me tomorrow. So that blocker is the only one left. So my strategy was not too good. Let's see. So yeah, Foxy failure. So yeah, I'd say we'll know tomorrow. Chicken Fox, you love those animations, tickling your nostalgia bones. Awesome, Chicken Fox. That's why we do this. That's why we do this. Yo, Mark number 6, good to see you too. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure. Not enough umbrellas. Rethink your strategy. Like monophonic and polyphonic. Oh yeah, music. Right? It's wild, right? ST plus Amiga, yeah, right? It was a long time since last time. Yo, Johnny, Amyton TV. Buenas tardes, my friend. Muy bien. Maybe not muy bien. I'm bien. I'm hanging there. So, Jai, I was saying, great interview with Ms. Mad Lemon last night. I really had a blast watching that. You guys were awesome. Junkyard Dave, well, they certainly weren't. Junkyard Dave says, well, they certainly weren't lying about Christmas or Lemmings in the title, but totally. Bumblebee says, Lemmings music is sick. You play it in your car sometimes on a crappy day. Yo, Inverse Phase, I was playing Pretty 8 Machine at the top of the stream. I said everyone should go to Bandcamp and subscribe to Inverse Phase. Maybe we'll play some more Pretty 8 Machine later. I just wanted to make sure everyone could hear the Lemmings music. Oh, you're in here on a raid for... Oh, Foxy... I didn't get the notification that Foxy Failure raided me. Awesome. Well, thanks for the raid, Foxy. So just so you guys know, today's not like a normal stream for me. It's going to be a short stream. I'll probably play for a little while longer and then call it. Wow. Because I have to ice my shoulder. And my wife is taking very good care of me. I was in an accident last week, and I broke my collarbone and some ribs. So it's been a tough week, but it could have been much worse. I'm actually really lucky, and this is one of the first times like I've sat at my computer. I tried it a couple times this week, and after 30 minutes, I was like, I just can't do this. Even just like answering like YouTube messages and Facebook messages, I was just like, I just don't have it in me. I just can't do this. But today I was like, you know what? I want to do something today, so I'm going to stream, darn it. Gosh darn it, I'm going to stream. I'm going to say hi to my friends. Yo, Dad Lurtle cheered with 1,000 bits. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's oh man, you didn't have to do that. That's super, super kind of you. I'm just completely blown away. Thank you so much. That you guys are really making my day. Wow. That's super, super kind of you. That's completely unnecessary. When I come here to stream, I don't do it. I don't, you know, I'm not. I've no, I've no thoughts of being like a pro full-time streamer. I just do it to hang out with my friends. So, but I appreciate all those bits very much. That's super kind of you. My plan is at the end of the year, like the little bit of money I make on Twitch, I'm gonna donate to the St. Jude's Hospital. It's a hospital for kids with terminal cancer, and because they need it a lot more than I do. So that's where your bits are gonna end up going. But the thought of you doing that is just super, super kind, and I'm just so happy. Thank you so much. You made my day. You had a problem with Twitch. They said they cannot fix the problem, but put bits into my account as compensation. I never use bits. I think it's kind of a donation. I'll send them to you. Oh, thank you. Well, 1,000 bits is like $10, man. I think each bit is 1 cent. So yeah, 1,000 bits is $10. That's that's pretty awesome, man. I appreciate that. I don't know. It says 125 bytes for me. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Bumblebee, I'm very lucky. I have got a lady. She's like weighs 100 pounds less than me, and she like lifts me out of bed, in and out of bed every day. So she's amazing. Yo, Amix312, I'm alive, baby. Ugh, George, gonna donate ASAP. Well, if you really want to, don't worry about it, guys. If you really want to donate to St. Jude, just do it directly. So Amazon doesn't take a cut. You know what I'm saying? But again, there's no need to donate anything to me. But I you know, I'm so thankful that you do it. If you want to do it, cool. But I come here just to hang out with my friends. That's the only reason why I'm here. So just the fact that you show up makes me very, very happy. All right, so let's level 1. Let's think about this. How can we beat this level? It's called St. Jude. It's for kids with terminal cancer. And I got the idea because some of my favorite Destiny streamers do this amazing event where they donate money to St. Jude. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do the same thing. And, you know, I'll probably end up like however many bits I get at the end of the year. I'll probably just match that of my own money, you know. Although if I keep hurting myself, then maybe I will become a full-time streamer since I can't work. Oh God, hopefully you'll never come to that. It's great to see you, Amix312. I am alive and I am fine. Yes, yes. Dad Lurtle. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to pronounce your name. Dad Lurtle? Is it Dad the Lurtle? I feel like an idiot. Yeah, you are the all-time high score bit leader on the AmigaBill Twitch channel. So you congratulations on that. Oh, and I think, do you get emotes? I don't know if you get emotes with that. All right, we gotta figure this out. This is a very difficult level. What other ways could I rethink this level? So what I did last time was dig through the snowman, which worked well. Dug through this snowman, which worked well. Then I got to here, and that didn't work so well. So maybe Ugh George says, never bike again, just stream and vape. We'll see. I'm not sure what my biking future is, but there'll definitely be more streaming than biking for the next foreseeable future. Ah, the word Dadler TL, got you. It's a German word for gamer, and TL your initials. Sweet. That's good to know. So Dadler. I'll just call you Dadler then. Dadler. Yeah, Ms. Matt, it was a great show last night. You and Johnny Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Yo, Andy Amiga 7, thank you so much, dude. I'm feeling much better. And 1 week ago today, I was in the hospital, so yeah, I'm doing good. And here I am streaming. All right, so what do you guys think? I could build a bridge here and cut through there, but I feel like that may not be the best solution. Somehow, we are gonna have to build a bridge here. This level is so difficult, oh my God. It's usually much easier than this. Lemming starts out simple. Thanks, Inverse Phase, I am feeling better. And guys, tomorrow I go to the orthopedist and find out what's up with my shoulder. Because I broke my collarbone, but I also obviously did a lot of damage to all the muscles and stuff. I'm like super bruised under here. So hopefully nothing too serious. If I cut through that snowman, I can cut through here. We can take the low road. If we take the low road, I could build the bridge here, but I don't have 20 bridge builders. Johnny is here finishing the Dream of Rowan, 95% complete. Greetings from Tenerife, amigos, Amiga forever. Johnny, you're on fire, baby. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the Dream of Rowan. I'm a Kickstarter backer, baby. Foxy Failure, you also could not pronounce his name when you read it for the first time in chat. That's funny. And you're German. Hey, what's up, babe? I think someone knocked at my door, I'm not sure. Yo, Sikba Amiga, how's it going, my man? I have to heal for the summer edition of Ami Party. I'll be better by then. I'll be way better by then. I'll be doing no-handed shots of Krupnik by then. What would you guys do in this situation? Oh, Andy Amiga 7. Andy, are you coming to the meeting this week? I should be able to make the meeting. I'm going to try really, really hard. No promises, but I should be able to make the meeting. Andy lives pretty close by to me, and he's a member of the Westchester Amiga user group. If you are in the New York City area on the first Thursday of the month, you can come join us. We're a pretty cool group of guys. We hang out every month and do Amiga stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have much to demo, Andy, but I hurt myself bad. That's why I'm playing Amiga games that you can play with one arm. I crashed into a tree last week. I broke my ribs and my collarbone. What? See, if we take the low road here, I'm just worried I don't have enough bridge. I'm not gonna have enough bridge because I'm gonna have to build a bridge at the end. There's no way around that. I'm definitely gonna have to build a bridge here. Krupnik must be cold. Yeah, totally. Okay, cool. I thought someone knocked on my door. Inverse, I am having issues with lemmings falling to their death, yes. And there's something going on here with this ice. I think this ice is the trick. I think maybe if I dig diagonally, maybe? What do you guys think? Oh, right on, Junkyard Dave. Great to see you as always. Guys, if you like to watch NES speedruns, Junkyard Dave is an amazing streamer. Go check him out. One of the nicest guys on Twitch as well. So, Junkyard Dave is a great guy. Thank you for all the support, JYD. You are the man. Yeah, the snowman's got a flying head. Nice, Johnny. I can't wait for some Rowan. You can block off most of your lemmings and pickaxe down and across. Mine through the ice. Diagonal through the icicles. That's what I was about to try. Diagonal through the icicles. That was my next plan of attack. I tried to go straight down through the icicles before, and that didn't work so well. set them up here and see. Hey! Oh, that didn't go so well. Can I make you a... Oh, I'm gonna have to blow her on.
Oh no!
That's not gonna cut it, buddy. Man, I guess I'm gonna have to start a lot earlier. I want... It's like at the same pitch.
Oh no!
Yes, and anyone up near the New York-Canadian border, there is Amiga On. My buddy Jeremy is hosting the event on Saturday near Ontario. In Ontario, go check out his party. It's gonna be awesome. Then turn that guy into a blocker as soon as he falls. Bill, have you seen the ghost projector which projects terror at your windows? No, but it sounds awesome. Dig down and then mine again. Oh. Convert digger to miner. Digger to miner. Oh, that's how you do it. Gotcha. That makes sense. I might have figured that out someday. Still gonna be too high. I should have done the last. I think it's still gonna be too high. I think it's still gonna be too high. Let's try it. I don't know at what height do lemmings splatter?
Oh no!
Oh yeah, baby. Just by... Yes. Yes. We got this. I'll make sure I'll turn him into a blocker. Now we have to build a bridge. Uh-oh, I hear guys dying. Who's dying? Well, I'm gonna try and save these guys at least. I think some of the guys at the beginning are... Oh yeah, I see them. Oh, the poor lemmings. Yeah, Ms. Mad Lemon knows. She knows what's up. She knows how to play lemmings. I ran out of time. You need 50%. You rescued 2%. I wish it started out just a little bit easier. Ugh, George, thanks for the link. I'll check it out. Yeah, there's a certain like limit to the height of the fall. Should I try it again?
Let's go.
I haven't played enough Lemmings. I love Lemmings. I mean, I played the original quite a bit. But this Junkyard Dave saw Christmas Lemmings, and he's like, what the heck? I'm like, yeah, it's real. Believe it. Does the Amiga version have a pause key? Yes, right there. Alright, you know what I need to do? I need to put a blocker up, because these guys are all safe here, right? So if they go back, they're safe, safe there. This is where things get unsafe. Yeah, Dad Lurtle, it does have, the pause is right here, as you can see. Ms. Madeline remembers Xmas Lemmings being hard. It is, it's really hard. So Xmas Lemmings was a demo. I think there's only like four levels here. And then it became, there was Christmas Lemmings, and like, we saw it before, in like 1992, and then 1993, and then they just made the Holiday Lemmings, which is like a full release. It also helps if you do a lot of commands in a very short time. Oh, George, I'm gonna be stopping soon, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I need to stop soon because I need to. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna lose a couple guys here. Let's see. It also helps not to play this game on painkillers. It helps not to be high as a kite when you play Lemmings. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's just bad. Wait, let's see. Alright, we might be alright. We might be alright here. Lemmings, you actually do need to exercise your brain.
Oh no!
Let me put a blocker here. Stop this madness. I hear screams. I hear screams. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. Alright, let's nuke it.
Oh no!
Back to coding. Johnny, thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Everyone check out Amiton TV on YouTube. He did a great interview with Ms. Mad Lemon last night. Check it out. But Johnny's the stream machine. He's always streaming. Every episode of Amiton is a good episode. And he's trying to finish up the Dream of Rowan, a new game he is working on, all in Amos. So Johnny, keep coding away. And the Amiga says the music reminds you of Thanksgiving next month in the US. Yeah. I won't forget my medication. I'm getting medicated right now. Let me see if I can beat this level. And then I'll stop. But we're closing in. Oops. I like to get warmed up with Lemmings, you know. I like to do an easy level first, and it kind of gets me, it gets my mind in the right place. My guess is if I go like here, if I stay in the thick ice, I might be all right. Maybe. We'll try it. Oh, I got robbed. Robbed again. I'm gonna try and do this one Lemming. Living on the edge here. When he gets to about here, I'm gonna go diagonal. I was gonna wait a little bit longer, but I was afraid there wasn't gonna be enough ground. Please tell me he survives. Yeah, baby. Inverse, I know you said something helpful, Inverse, but I will check it in 1 second.
Oh no!
Oh no, don't start dying on me. Oh, come on, that is so wrong. Alright, we'll nuke it. Inverse Phase says that there's a trick where if you turn a falling lemon into a blocker as they hit the ground, the falling lemmings afterwards will walk through the blocker, but be blocked off. Oh, interesting. Ms. Mad, they did slip through that little hole. It's terrible. Amington TV is on YouTube. I got totally robbed. The guru medication. You know it. You know it, Ugg. Alright, let's try this again.
Let's go.
Ms. Mad, the music in this game has you know, it's completely separated, left channel, right channel, so I could really use your magic mixing box. Is it coming through like that on the stream as well? The lemmings always fall through 1 pixel holes. I'll try and be careful here. Let's get this guy ready. I'm just gonna sacrifice. See, I hate it when they're like really close together like that. I should have waited a beat longer. I'm worried about this pixel hole again. There's a pixel there. Let's see if he survives. Come on.
Oh no.
If not, I would have... He survived. We'll see. Oh, get out of here with this. Get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna wipe. I could try and build a bridge there. It's all in the details. I could have built a bridge. I was trying.
Let's go.
We'll try this again. We're gonna get this. The algorithm is just about pixel collisions. Yeah, totally. But it's so weird. It's a weird one because like there was clearly a pixel blocking that lemming, and he just snuck right through. Lemmings. Don't play lemmings when you're on a painkiller. True inverse phase. It is fun to see them explode. That's the good thing. It's always fun to see the lemmings' demise. Alright, let's see if this little rascal can do it. Start a little bit later this time. Give us a few more pixels. I think we're gonna get this one. Oh no, oh no. I almost blew it. I almost totally blew it. He's gonna survive that drop. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna have to build the bridge again. Alright, let's build the bridge. Oh. Yo, Shot971, thank you so much for the follow. That's super kind of you. I appreciate it. On Bill, I stream Amiga games. Oh, he's already going back. I stream from real Amiga hardware. And normally I have a little more energy and I'm better at games than this, but today I was in an accident a week ago, and I broke my collarbone, some ribs, fun times, and today I'm playing games with one arm and on painkillers. So I'm not myself. Alright, I'm gonna have to build a bridge. I think we're gonna get this one. I think we can save at least half these rascals. But thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that very much. Yeah. Let's build that bridge. If you build it, they will come. I also... Let's see. Yeah, listen close here. I also run an Amiga user group here in New York, just outside New York City, called the Westchester Amiga User Group. So if you happen to be anywhere in the New York City area on the first Thursday of the month, feel free to come to a meeting. We have a great time. We have a really good time. We have a lot of fun at the meetings. Lambda Calculus is coming to the meeting. Just to be safe. All right, there we go. Lambda Calculus is giving a demo at the meeting. How's it going, buddy? I hope that drop's not too high. Yeah, we're good, we're good. We got this. What's up, dude? I think I'm gonna be able to make it to the meeting, Lambda. I think we're gonna have one on Thursday. I think we'll be fine. I'm hanging in there, bud. Thank you so much. I didn't see the Trump invitation on Facebook. No, Trump's Got Talent. God, no. Come on. Yeah, we did it. 50%. 94% of the lemmings. We saved them. Woo! Yo, what's up, Doctor? Dr. Enstill. I want to play some Turrican 2 so bad. Today is games, and today and for the foreseeable future will all be games that can be played with one hand, because I was in an accident last week, and as you can see, I broke my collarbone and my arm's all messed up. So that's why I'm playing Lemmings today. Playing Christmas Lemmings because my buddy Junkyard Dave saw Christmas Lemmings and he's like, couldn't believe it. Yo, Electron Ash, how's it going, buddy? Oh, awesome. We're going to check out MorphOS at this month's Westchester Amiga user group meeting. We did it. We did it. We nailed it. We finally got it. Nice to see you. Hey, Mark number 6. Thank you, sir. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We got one arm and prednisone. Makes Lemmings very interesting. Electronaut's not staying for long. Guys, I'm actually going to call it now, because that's a good place to stop, I think. This is the longest I've sat at a computer since my accident, so I don't want to push it too hard. I'm about to go get iced. I'm gonna go put some ice on this bad boy and lay down. Right now, like, my adrenaline is pumping. Hold on, let's go full webcam here. We'll go full webcam. Hold on, let's just go out on a high note here. We'll go full webcam. Uh-oh, I just blew it. Exit. Full webcam. I gotta switch my monitor over to my display port. Let's see. We'll go full webcam. We'll go full inverse phase. Where are we at here? Inverse. Atari Bolai. I don't know if you can hear the music because I'm monitoring the Lemmings right now. You know what? Let's play Sid. Let's play Sid. We're listening to Sid from my main man, Inverse Phase. Go to bandcamp.com/Inverse Phase. He's an amazing, amazing chiptune artist, and he's like legit. He does all of his work with the real chips. He uses the real Sid chips, the real Pokey chips. He builds his own hardware to make this happen, and everything that you're hearing is recorded from like the real machines themselves, the real Commodore 64, the real Genesis, the real Ataris. So Mr. Inverse Phase is the man when it comes to chiptune music. You're waving? Okay, good, Inverse. I hope you can hear it all right. I just want to thank everyone for hanging out today. Dr. Enstill, sorry everyone who just joined. Today was a short stream for me because last week I was in a bicycle accident. I was mountain biking. I hit a rock, went over the handlebars, and right into a tree. Broke my collarbone, ribs on the left side. You can see it. And this is the first time I've actually sat in front of the computer for like an hour since the accident. So I'm not gonna push too hard. I'm hoping to stream more this week. We'll see. I got a lot to do. I want to set up this amazing device here that I got from my buddy Paul Rickards. Let me pop it out again. It's this Wi-Fi modem. It's got a serial port on one side, and it's got it's like a USB connector for power on the other. And it allows you to connect your Amiga or any, I'm not going to say any, but most other classic computers with a serial port to your Wi-Fi network. And then it'll allow you to telnet to BBS systems. Your Amiga thinks it's just using like a Haze modem, so you can use all the Haze commands like ETTT, etc. And you can connect to BBSs. And yes, believe it or not, there are still BBSs out there. So I might stream trying to set that up because I'm hoping to show that at the Westchester Amiga user group meeting. We'll see. No promises. What I can promise is at some point I will definitely stream some BBS stuff, because that'll be a lot of fun. accidentally ripped your mic off. Oh. Check, check. It's hard to pin a mic with one hand. All right, well that'll last. Oh, my neck. That'll last for now. As I was saying, I have this really cool device from my buddy Paul Rickards. It allows you to. It plugs into the serial port of most classic computers, including the Amiga and Commodore 64. And what it does is it allows you to connect to your home Wi-Fi network. And once you're connected to the Wi-Fi network, you can telnet to a BBS. And yes, there are still BBSs out there. And but it thinks it's connected to like a Hayes modem, so you use your AT/DT commands. And I'm hoping to like demo this at the Westchester Amiga User Group meeting on Thursday. We'll see if I'm feeling well enough to get it all working. Fingers crossed, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. But I'll either stream the process of me trying to get it to work, or once it's working, I'll stream some BBS stuff, and it'll be really, really cool. Thank you for mentioning that I dropped the mic. Thank you. I hope you can hear me now. Awesome. Yeah, Mark number 6, you're welcome. Thank you guys for showing up. I do need my rest. So thank you all very much for hanging out today. Again, this was a non-traditional stream. For some reason, I always end up playing Lemmings. Next time, we'll play some more one-handed mice games. If you have any games that you know that are fun to play with one hand, now I'm talking like one hand, not keyboard mouse, like mouse only, or even like keyboard only. I guess it's hard to type, but let me know. Like you can tweet me at @TheGuruMeditate, or you can hit me up on Facebook. I'm AmigaBill. Some guys threw some awesome suggestions down earlier in the stream, so I'm gonna check those out. So I don't know how long it'll be before I can use my arm again. But I'll be playing some one-armed games for the foreseeable future. Hell's Angel, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, Hell's Angel, sorry. Thanks for showing up, man. I appreciate it. It's great to have you. This is a super short stream, Hell's Angel, as most everyone knows, except for you, and you're a big supporter of this channel. I crashed on my mountain bike. Last weekend. Sorry, my microphone keeps falling off. I crashed on my mountain bike last weekend. I broke my collarbone and my ribs, and you can see I'm pretty banged up. And this is the first time I sat at my computer for more than like 30 minutes since the accident. So I'm just gonna go get some rest now. But it's awesome to see all of you, and it's just great. You guys really cheered me up. You guys made my day. Thanks everyone who followed and subscribed today. I mean, holy cow. Dadler, the gamer, thank you for those bits. That's really, really incredible of you. I appreciate it so much. Andy Amiga, I'll see you on Thursday for sure. Oh, Dadler says he's got some games on C64 that can be played with one finger. For example, C64, Anabalt, or Post Snake. They only need one button. Cool. I gotta get my 64 cooking again. That's not gonna happen until I have two hands, because I have to like go digging in my garage for it. But when I get my two hands back, I will definitely play some 64 stuff. Lambda Calculus, I'll see you on Thursday as well. Yo, TB303, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. That's super kind of you. Hopefully you'll see me again when I'm in better shape. Worms, yeah, Worms will be great. George, next Saturday, maybe next Sunday stream. Electron Ash, yeah, I could play also like Hollywood Poker, right? Thanks, Roar. I could use some good luck tomorrow. I think I'll be fine. I might stream. I'll stream next weekend for sure. I'm probably gonna go do a book signing with my wife. Hopefully, I'll be feeling up, good enough to get up and about. She might do a book signing up at a local farm. So if she does it that Saturday, then I'll stream Sunday. If she does it on Sunday, then I'll stream on Saturday. But I'll keep you posted. Don't worry. You guys know where to find me. At The Guru Meditate on Twitter, and AmigaBill on Facebook, or The Guru Meditation on Facebook. Again, thanks everyone. It's just been awesome streaming with you today and hanging out. You guys made my day. You boosted my spirits so much. Like my arm, I even forgot my arm was hurting me while I did the stream. So that's like super, super special. Thanks to everyone for hanging out, and hopefully I'll stream sometime this week. If not, I'll definitely stream something next weekend. It's just been awesome, and I'll talk to everyone soon. And Amiga forever.